Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ori and the Blind Forest. Last time, we died. And so did our mom. This time, we are on a journey to restore the forest to its former self, so that we can actually have food again. And the first thing we need to do is go up this tree right here to restore the elemental waters. Unfortunately, someone stole the water vein, which we need to get inside. So we're gonna go after them this time. Forgot to say that. Oh. Did the dude turn into a Minecraft slime? No. As I said at the very end of last time, I don't know why these things kill my audio as I kill them. They just do. I have played this game on Switch, and I don't recall that glitch being on Switch, so it's possible, like, my settings or something is weird. Hey, you! Get back here! Oh. We can't fall that far, except there's also no fall damage in that game. So let's fall that far now. Sorry. I want to explore stuff. Besides, he'll wait for us to catch up. Oh, I did not mean to fall this far. Okay. New enemy. Things. Okay, I know what they look like. Shut up. Okay, anyway. They spit a projectile at you that can break open this floor right here, allowing us to get this spirit light container. I think that was a large spirit light container. There is a little more stuff that way. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with it, so let's just kill this Minecraft slime instead. Actually, I could just do this. Yeah, that's so much better. Holy crap, I should do that more often. And I got an ability point for my troubles. Okay. Let us strengthen the spirit flame with the spark flame. I believe this also gives it a new visual. Yeah, it does. It's a little bigger, so that's cool. Onward. We can't go up quite yet. See, I told you he would wait for us. He's a very nice thief. Alright. Get you out of the way. And now... you... So in case you missed last time, the thief that has stolen the water vein is a Gumo from the Forlorn Ruins, which is actually one of the areas we need to visit. It has an element that we need. Moon Grotto's that way. Thornfelt Swamp is this way. We're in the swamp. Sign? Sorry, not you, sign. That sign. That's a bad sign. You're a good sign, I think. Anyway. I want to jump across this. I think I'm going to save my... I'm going to save my saves. Oh, okay. I should remember this and come back later, because we cannot destroy that ground as we are right now. I guess we'll head towards the Moon Grotto. The purple tentacle thing destroyed that, allowing another purple tentacle thing to show its face, to destroy that rock, to allow another purple tentacle thing to destroy its face, to destroy this wooden board, which will allow another purple tentacle thing to show its face, or its purple tentacle, which can be used to destroy this door. It's a nice little domino puzzle of sorts. I think they also sometimes create dangerous... Yeah, sometimes they make dangerous blobs on the ground, but not always. I'm not sure about that. I swore they did it all the time in the Switch version. Oh, whatever. Anyway. Moon Grotto. And this guy's stealing the show. We were about to introduce a new level hazard, and you had to come in and ruin it. It's this laser. This laser? Instant kills. Save! Remember to save. Simba, remember to save. Actually, if you duck right here, you can avoid the laser. It's actually pretty funny. Now, before we go down, I think we can go up this way. Can we reach that? No, we can't. Okay, good to know. We also can't get that little destructible pod in there. Armored pod is what I'm gonna call them. Instead, have to go this way. And then oh my god. Okay, save after that. You do not want to do that again. Another Porcus slime here. And that spirit light container is just barely out of reach. So we'll have to go on without it. These guys are supposed to be spiders. They're probably the weirdest spiders I've seen in a game, as they spit projectiles at you. They spit their silk at you. Their poisonous silk. I do like how the Moon Grotto looks. This place is a lot more caverny than the Spirit Caverns. I think we have a false advertising lawsuit on our hands with the Spirit Caverns. Oh, look at these caverns. It's a freaking forest, okay? Spirit well right here. I will save at it. And what we got something we can't do anything with. So let's go down through this, go down through the platform. No, you'll break it. I'm sure the water vein is sturdy. It can survive. Okay. You can go over here first. There's an optional route there. I'd prefer to keep going down, however. So let's do that. So let's do that. I've said that at least 15 times this playthrough so far. Hope you enjoy. Get down the freaking thing. Oh, okay. This we can do. I don't know if I should spend the energy on it. I think I'll get more in a bit. And I still have one more to make a save, so we can try it. We don't have very much health to do it, but we may or may not be rewarded with a bit of health. I'm sorry, I should stop spoiling shit like that. Okay, at this point in the game, we have basically no choice but to take damage if we want to do this, which is unfortunate, but the solution to that is to come back later. I'm going to try to do it right now, though. There's a little bit of swimming controls. Ori will go in whichever direction you have the control stick held in, so that might be one of the reasons to play this with controller, so you can more effectively and easily guide Ori through the water. Watch out for those. Okay, stay on the wall, keep jumping. The rhythm of wall jumping to stay on the walls as you're fighting can be one of the hardest things to get down in this game, but with practice, you'll make it there. And the said practice is playing the game, because you'll probably have to get there eventually. Life Cell! Actually, I don't think you ever do have to stay on walls with wall jump that well, but whatever. We can rekindle the soul link, not spending a single energy as we do so, and that was pretty successful. Now let's go over... Gumo's Hideout. This I consider to be the first main dungeon of the game. There are a total of 6. So, right away we have a mapstone fragment here in this big area. For some reason the map calls this the Moon Grotto, even though it's clearly Gumo's Hideout. Excuse me. With this and the Thornfelt Swamp not having a big area name, tell that some of the areas have some inconsistencies, but it's okay. Okay, let's go up first. We got a crystal here. It did have 2 points of energy. We can get through this because, oh, watch out. Crushing is an instant death, as you could probably imagine. Slip through that to get yourself a spirit-like container. Jump through that. And take care not to go up there, because that's bad news, the upper route. Got a frog man here. At least I think it's a frog. It's a very demented frog. Ow, God. The shockwaves it creates when it lands also hurts you. It can be really weird. And a spirit gate. We need to get 2 keystones to unlock this. One of them is actually right over here. If we jump on that wall, jump around the spikes, and then we get it right as the non-spike platform is coming up, and then get out of there before we die. Let's save. I should have saved a while ago, but I was overconfident. There are a lot of instant deaths in Ori, and that's one of the reasons why I preach remember to save. We actually can't jump up there yet. It's just barely out of reach. Because if you forget to save, you can be instant killed by something and be sent like miles away, which obviously isn't very fun. This is bad. Let's get out of here. Okay. We need to, if we want to take the upper route, we need to run real quick through right like that. And there we go. This thing respawned actually while I was gone. Okay, I don't really need it, so I'm gonna save it there. And now we have to get our way through this. This is a very cool, like, obstacle course. They're really stepping things up. Careful, there's a pit down here. The camera doesn't show you that, and that's one of the less fun things about the camera. The camera's okay, but it does try very hard to be cinematic, and that can result in frustrating moments like that where you can't see that there's spikes in that pit. It's okay, though. There is a little bit. Actually, there's kind of a lot of trial and error in this game, but I don't know, it's still fun. If you wanted more combat, though, then feel free to, what am I saying? Here it is. Here's some more combat. This is a mini-boss of sorts. It's kind of like a bigger version of the purple tentacle things from the swamp. It bursts out of the ground, shoots a projectile at you, goes down in, rinse and repeat. It always comes down from wherever you're standing, and you just slowly whittle its health down. That's it. I just realized the Spirit Flame strength increase, it's doing 1 extra damage. What an increase, right? Very, very strong. Those doors with the little purple light there only open if you kill a boss of some sorts, if you kill an enemy. And there's our second keystone. We can now get through that gate. Game did autosave, but I'm not taking any chances. If I die and respawn there, I would have had to pick up that keystone again every single time. I have yet to die in this game, though it is worth noting, there's a death counter on this main screen next to the completion percentage, as well as a total time played and a counter of how many things you have in the game. I'm gonna see how long I can go without dying. It might be very soon that I do so, however. Put in the map stone fragment, and now look at this map. This area is kind of big, but it's only a little bit bigger than the average. So now we have to backtrack to the Spirit Gate. I will see you there shortly. Or actually, while we're on the way back, listen to this music. Did you just die from the spider's projectile? Wow, okay. Open this door. Get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. I love how fast you can crouch in this game. All right, save. And jump. That was not jumping. That was getting hit and being knocked back from being hit. Okay, barely missed that, but it's fine. We have a wall jump ability. We can get back our energy that we just spent. No need to save, though, even though we are in the middle of a interesting platforming sequence that could kill us. It's fine. I did fine. Look at this place, man. This is probably my favorite art style in any game ever. It looks awesome. And everywhere does look distinctly different from other places, even within the same area. There is a spirit light container up there that is currently out of our reach. Not for much longer, I think. An ancestral tree, Leiru, lay here. She was swift, agile, used to cut through the air. With scissors? I'm sorry, these are gravestones. I should respect these fallen spirits more. By stealing their abilities. You've learned double jump! You know how double jumps work. It's not a full single jump, it's only like half of a single jump, but man is it good. It'll get you across gaps like that and also allow you to get up here just from that tiny burst in height. And we got an ability point. See what we can get. Improves radius and damage of the charge flame. Sure, I'll get them the opposite way around. What else do we have? Life pickups will restore twice as much life and halves the cost of charge flame. I actually might have wanted to go for... Momentarily, I forgot that I had a double jump. I do like how they do that. They take the log away from that part when you get double jump to make you have to double jump across it. It's a nice, subtle little thing. Hello. So, I discovered this game through a YouTube channel you may or may not know. They are known as Bowling Otter, or The Bowling Otter Show, or as they are right now, The BS, which stands for Bowling Otter Show. It's a fun name, and you can tell the reason why they picked it. They are the ones who introduced me to this game. Without them, I don't know if I would have ever known this game existed, or been interested in it at all. And they called the Gumon that steals the water vein the thief of many taints, because he's like a spider creature, so he has more than one taint. Technically, I love that. He is the thief of many taints. Okay, so this right here is kind of a tricky jump. You can land on this ledge, just barely, but walk any further left and you get hit by the spikes. I found it good to... Might as well save right here. Found it good to, you can stand here. Okay, well that might make things a lot easier. Except, standing there is a little hard. I found it easier to, when you jump, flick the control stick the other direction as you make the jump. That'll give you... Not enough height. Okay, let me try that again. I think if you do that... Oh my god, I'm about to die. Or he gets... Yeah, or he does that little twirl animation, and that gives you more height. He didn't do it that time. There we go. No! Okay. There's my first death, and I did it trying to show off how to make the jump. Okay, just jump... I don't know. Just jump over it. It'll be fine. You'll live. There goes my audio cutting out while fighting this Minecraft slime. And energy cell! You love to see it. Energy cells are so good, man. Eventually, though, we will get so much energy that we do not even have to worry about saving. Like, early game, saving is kind of a choice you have to make in your head. Like, should I do it right now? I don't have much energy. Should I save this energy pickup over here? But later in the game, it doesn't even matter. You have so much energy, you could just do it whenever you want. With double jump, actually... Okay, you might be able to make the jump to that thing with single jump, but with double jump, you're able to make the jump all the way over here. These things do sway back and forth, so the jumps might need to be timed a little bit based on their position. But get past that, and you can open up this armored pod, and then we can kill you, fry you to death with my laser, my spark flame, as it is known as. Also, no, you can't jump over that. You can probably jump over that to get back to the main area, but you can't jump over there to get inside. I'm not sure if saving was exactly the best idea. This way is where we have to go, but there is also this way, which we can go. We can also return to it later, because there are some things in here that might be limiting to us. What the hell was that sound? Anyway. Kill you. And, secret wall? No. What we got? Laser. That is constantly on. Can't do anything with that. Actually, we sort of can. We can push this block, which has an interesting little opening there. Looks like one of those things you would redirect the energy balls in Portal through. The first Portal. I haven't played the first Portal. I've played Portal 2, which is an excellent game. Should I get that? I don't know. I think I'll save it for now and continue, because, yeah, you need 4 energy to get through this. We have exactly 4 energy, but unfortunately we can't unlock it just yet. We can also go over here and grab this, which is an ability cell, our first one. This just gives you an ability point, so that's cool. Unfortunately, it does not give you the healing or explosive benefits of the usual ability points, so I really wish that there was an easier way to get energy. There is this thing, but, like, I still need one more after that. Maybe there's an energy... Maybe there's an enemy somewhere over here I can kill to get one. Was there one up here? Alright, there was you. Was there an energy crystal, though? You didn't give me energy. How dare you? How dare you, enemy in a video game, not help me? Come on. Come on, man. Rude of you. Guess we'll have the cost of charge flame, although that won't really help us with our little energy crisis we have here. I guess I'll go over this way for now. We got you. Can you give me energy? No. Okay, then. Fine. I'll just farm out this crystal then, if that's what I have to do. You can also return to this later. In fact, that might be preferable. No energy from you. Alright then, I'll go down here and I'll just spend some time down here. You can't push that block all the way or you'll be killed by the laser. That's why you have to block it from the other side. So close, but so far. Ah, it's back. I only had it off screen for like a second. So it's definitely a timed respawn. Do want to watch out for these crushers. As I said, crushing is instant death. Ooh, okay. Let's open this up. And then, let's see if we can make it through this next section without dying. Okay, shut off the laser. It might not be the worst idea to go rekindle, but I have faith in my abilities that I can do it without. I think... Oh, there's another laser. Okay, that might be... I may have spoken too soon. Let's be careful. Let's just be careful. Okay, that just blocks that one. There's projectiles down here. Which, that one has a little door in our way. We want to watch out for these at the foreground. Get out of the way, foreground. Dude! I'm fine. I just took 2 damage. No! No, 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 no! It knocked me back up into them. Okay, then. Whatever. And the... Did you have to save the energy crystal as being taken already? I can't believe I died that quickly when I have double my starting health bar. Like, come on. I could go back up and save after doing this. But do I learn? No. That was partially on me for jumping into those spikes. But, like, I did not expect them to knock me upwards into them. Spikes can easily stun lock you like that. So if you fall into them, it is very likely that you just die from it. Okay, far ground. Get out of the way. Don't forget about the... Okay, we're fine. I should have timed that jump better, honestly. Wait until the thing gets shot, and then it's like halfway over to you. Okay, here we go. Shot off this laser. Now, we can push you this way. And this will block us from the projectiles, so that we can open up that block there. We can redirect the projectile into that, and open the way to an energy cell. Immediately going to save, right as soon as the animation finishes. There we go. I like to watch them slowly refill. It's very satisfying. Giant Spirit Light container. Spirit Light has been added to your donut. Unfortunately, we don't have enough for a point. Alright, well, I think if you're playing along, my personal recommendation would be to save this area for later, as it is so much easier to do later on. It's like nothing to do later on. You can do it right now, but as you saw there, it may take a little bit of energy farming to be possible. And besides, there are other things in this area. Those bats did not even care that I charge flamed right in front of them. There are other things in this area you'll have to come back for anyway, so it's probably not the worst idea to do. I'll take one of those. Alright, now where we actually have to go. Let's do it. This part is rough. It's a big ol' Super Meat Boy-esque platforming section. Alright. Spider to start. What just hit me? Did it shoot a projectile and I didn't see it because I was too distracted by looking at other things? Yeah, a tip I would have in combat is, like, try to pay attention to where Ori is on your screen. Don't be like me and just gaze at other random things that aren't important to the combat. And then maybe you won't be hit by invisible projectiles. Or projectiles that seemed invisible because I just didn't see them. Alright, double jump, pick that up, and I am now a prick away from getting a level up. That's fine because we're gonna get it right now. Boom! The bats don't care one bit. I do like how there are bats up there. Honestly, I never noticed them until this playthrough, so that's really cool. And life pickups restore twice as much life. We're gonna need that eventually, because our health bar is gonna be so big. Just having one health healed per little pickup is not gonna do it. Okay, now I have these moving platforms. I don't have much to say about the actual platforming itself. It just, like, you know, you do it as it looks like you do it. I don't really have that many tips to give, other than, you know, practice with the controls. I don't know, do your best, good luck. That's what I got. Ooh, so close. He jumped to the other side of the bridge. Now, this guy's most fiendish thing that he has done, action, there we go, is distracting players from this lever, because this lever opens up a shortcut back down there where the spider was. So you can climb up here very easily whenever you need to. And we go further. And we get those two, which I don't need both of them, but right now I think our energy is really good, honestly. Like, we have a lot of it. Although, that might be subject to change later on. Oh no, poor thief man. He got stuck in his own contraption, and now we have to climb through a rubble of rocks because of his own doing. I feel so terrible. Honestly, it is kind of sad. He is a little on the cute side, but anyway. Jump over these. Oh god. These rocks kind of fall randomly, and it might be luck whether you get hit by them or not. Good thing they only deal one little orb of damage, and we can refill that right here. And now we get up here to spill his blood and guts! Or help him. So one time, my sister was playing this game a long time ago, and she got to Gumo's hideout and was really mad at Gumo the whole time. and really wanted to, like, kill him in a boss fight. I think she was expecting that. But the main character thought differently. It was like, no, I'm gonna help him instead. Screw you. But it's a good thing, because he gave us the Water Vein. This ancient gemstone will grant you entrance to the Ginso Tree. Grant you entrance. I need to say that more instead of grant you access, like I say every single freaking time. Remember, the element of water rests high atop the Ginso Tree. We shall bring back the waters. Let us return immediately. Hold on, I have collectibles to get. You move too fast. Alright. Oh. The game just saved. I didn't notice that. I didn't need to save that. It's fine. We moved the soul link up here. It's okay. So yes, there are some things I did miss down there, but we'll have to return for them. Let's see. Yeah, we got 2 spirit light containers in there. You might be able to get at least one of the 2 at that point, but you'll have to come back for the other one. So may as well go take this. No. Stop doing backflips. Let's land on the ground normally. Ori, please. Thanks. Jump across the pit that we got knocked down into, and now this is probably a good time to go do this, as the double jump will help you get across the water, and you have a lot more energy so you can save more often. You could probably also save on the opposite platform to the normal water area, but opposite platform, the platform on the other side of the water. There we go. Man, my speech confuses even me sometimes. That deals 3 damage. Wow. Okay. Can't create a soul link near enemies that aren't even slightly near. I know, they don't want you to save yourself into a death loop, which is definitely understandable. And definitely a downside to letting players save their own games. Okay. That's a crusher. Watch out for that. I think I might want to activate and then go underneath it as it's rising back up, and then we can use it to jump off and then get this, which actually we can't do anything more here. There are a couple of things we can get in the Moon Grotto now, but not this one. So, we'll have to come back later. Ow. Excuse me. There are 2 energy doors over there. It's fine. I think we can go this way. Safely. So let's do it. Game save. So this area has one of those guys. The same as the one that attacked us at the very start of the game before we even had the option to attack. Now we can attack, but even then, these guys are tough. I think we can charge flame them. Yes, and that removes their shell to make them actually attackable. There we go. I think you can also use the crusher on them to instantly kill them. But either way, oh god, we killed them. Get past the crushers. Okay. And then get rid of all of these in our way. For some reason, after you complete Gumo's hideout area starts to play the regular Moon Grotto theme, which isn't that interesting in my opinion. But this little area right here always plays Gumo's hideout's theme. I don't know why. They just decided to do that. Energy cell. I will rekindle instead of saving to hopefully get enough energy to get through these 2 doors over here, but if I can't, it'll be okay. We got a thingamabob right there, and you. And then you standing on that, you aren't even an enemy, just a little hazard. Those slimes right there are a little bit different than the porky slimes. I call them slimes. Their projectiles don't hurt you while flying in the air, but when they land, they create a little blob of danger, and if you touch that, you get hurt. So, it's a little interesting. But yes, the porky slime's projectiles do hurt you while in the air. Actually, I don't think no, I can't open the other energy door right now. So, I can open this one, though, and show that this connects back to the start of the game. This is the area we went through in the intro. And I may as well mention real quick that, the intro isn't just a cutscene. You control the characters throughout it at various points. And that includes that last part where Ori was very weak going through that last part. And you can feel, just from like holding control stick left, by how slowly he's moving, you can feel how drained of energy he is, how drained of life he is. It's really cool. Anyway, I'm gonna try to make my way back over these thorns, which do hurt. As thorns do, you know? What else do thorns do? They hurt. Listen to me over here, like... expert commentator, also expert at this game. Wow, holy crap, that was bad. You might want to avoid these thorns. They hurt. That was interesting. I didn't realize the crushers could smack you on the way down. I thought they would push you down. My bad. There we go. Avoided them the proper way this time. This guy's respawned. It's okay. I could just jump on his head and take damage, which is probably reasonable for jumping on his head. He's got a protective shell after all. Okay, back in Moon Grotto. I need this spirit well like yesterday. Is there an enemy on the way? Okay. There's you. I think we can get past. I need this spirit well like yesterday. Give it. Oh, wow. I just realized I have the same amount of energy cells and life cells right now. That's pretty cool. Now, as I continue on, you want to see the worst thing about this game? The total completion meter is just a static icon and doesn't actually fill up as you complete the game. Why this is? No idea. Ask the developers why they thought that was a good idea. Of course it's not a big deal, but still, it's the worst thing about this game, in my opinion. Alright, let's jump on over, get that giant spirit-like container. My commentary is running at 400 ping. Ooh, we got an ability point. Alright. This. Ooh, can I get across this? I don't think I can. I don't think my double jump is long enough to reach that. So instead, let's make a soul link and get a new upgrade. What we got? Ooh. Allows the spirit flame to damage 2 targets at once. Ultra Spirit Magnet. Or Air Dash. This one actually costs 2 ability points. The first ability we've run into to do so. Allows Ori to use dash in the air. Spoilers. I'll say let's go for Ultra Spirit Magnet. Now, most pickups will automatically be absorbed. What they mean by this is every small pickup dropped from enemies just flies right to you. No need to pick anything up. Go out of your way to pick anything up anymore with this thing. Everything just flies to you. Yeah, see? That little thing just came all the way over to me. It doesn't even matter how far away they are from you. You will get them. It's like Gathering Swarm on steroids. Actually, Geo is the only, like, pickup thing in Hollow Knight, I think. Is it? Aside from, like, the items that have fixed positions on the ground, you go over and press interact to pick them up. Those, obviously, are not drawn in with Gathering Storm. But Geo is, like, the only thing that you have to walk over and pick up, right? After being dropped by enemies. So, yeah, it is Gathering Swarm. Except it's constantly on. Doesn't cost anything. There is a shortcut back out into the Hollow Grove where we can get that, Spirit-like container. And now, we can also save here. We do not want to die to the laser. Jump over there to get this Spirit-like container. We can fast travel using the Spirit Walls back up to the swamp, but I'd rather go through the swamp as I think there are some new places we can go. I think down there is the dead end. Oh, we went to that one time, but with our double jump, we should be able to make this jump, yes. These guys will hide away from you if you get near them. Oh, is it possible to get that with double jump? I don't think so. I think we'll need something else for that. But it might be possible to get something else while we're here. Let me do what I should be doing against these guys and just charge flame them to make them faster kills. There we go. So you don't have to back up nearly as much while doing so. And then there we go. Look at those freaking... That looks like coral on that tree there. I know it's not coral because we're not underwater. It's something that looks like coral, though. It's close enough. Okay, you can just barely make that jump to that thing, which... It's a hollowed out log, yet you could still cling to it with wall jump. Whatever. You get a life cell for it. I'm not complaining. I very much almost killed that thing. Okay, so to reiterate, over here is not a lock. Okay. I must have missed this, I guess. Ability cell. Cool. Then I guess we can just buy the Split Flame. Split Flame allows you to damage 2 targets at once. This basically increases your overall DPS because I think you can attack 1 target with 2 flames. I could be wrong about that. But I don't know, it's always felt like I've done more damage since then. It's probably not. It's probably just you can attack 2 targets at once. It might be a later upgrade I'm thinking of. Anyway, to reiterate, there is a locked door over here. Can't do anything about locked doors. I don't exactly have a key yet. I'd love to see where this key upgrade is. And now we have excuse me. Out of the way. Stop breaking the game's audio. And now we have arrived to the Ginso Tree.
The waters of Nibel once flowed through this very tree. Now it's all rotten and dried up inside. We shall restore the flow. The Ginso's tree's heart we must find.
Not Ginso's tree's heart. I think the game saved there. I'm not taking chances because the press control stick up. Yes. You know how you press the control stick right? I guess it is kind of a pressing mode. Oh, whatever. Yeah, it's overridden by that little text box. Got these little pustules clinging to these platforms. This one we have to kill while jumping over. If you can't make the jump at the same time, don't worry. You're not stopped by it. And we have portals here. Very much inspired by Portal. Probably, maybe. Was there a game? Well, yes, there was, because Portal was like basically a full version of an incomplete game that Valve was very impressed by. But I'm not sure if there were that many games that used portals like this. I mean, there was screen wrapping, of course, but that was due to like technical weirdness about certain consoles. This looks like a platform. Sure is. Wow, what an amazing reward. I mean, that's good, but still. Usually they had a spirit light container there, so I'm surprised they didn't do that this time. These little things are unkillable, and they are basically Metroid enemies that circle a platform. I love that. I love how Hollow Knight has a version of them as well, the Tick-Ticks. You know, these games know where they get their inspirations from. They're happy to show them off. The walls are lined with portals, so you just take them to get to the other side and get up the platforms this way. It's pretty fun. It's a fun little screen wrapping area, and, you know, it's an interesting idea for an area, because it's now all enclosed in one screen, pretty much, for the most part. We can actually climb up here, which I think is a shortcut. Yeah, it's kind of a shortcut in this area. I don't want to take it because you can get a better item if you go down this way. There's also a ginormous crystal there, which gives us, like, I think 3 or 4 energy shards, so I don't need that. This thing is pretty easily missable, but you see how that one little branch is drooping down as a platform? Spirit light container right there. If you do miss that, the game will mark... Okay, actually, wait. The game does mark collectibles on the map if you buy the upgrades in the ability tree, but it doesn't mark all of them. It will not mark ones hidden behind secret walls just yet. That took us up a long way, and now we have this room. And this room is really fun. You have to make jumps through with double jump, using double jump to make your way through all of this, through all the portals, without getting a platform to stand on. It's fun. I really like doing it. And now this. Speaking of portal, there's basically a high energy pellet right here, or whatever these are called. You have to use these blocks, which we did see in Gumo's hideout, to redirect it. And now, this portal is our goal. This portal takes you down here, and also so does that portal down there, which will encourage you to check out this platform up here. However, there's currently nothing on that platform. Not for long, anyway. We're gonna get... Okay, we can... Oh, hello. We can get this little thing onto that platform, and then... Ori, please move. All right. Ori was, like, clinging onto that little stick and looking up at the ceiling, contemplating his life. He's been through a lot. I can't give him too much flack. And now that'll spray the projectile into that portal, which will come out on this end, which will die and not finish the puzzle. Why am I getting the portal effect when why am I getting the extra highlight effect when I'm going away from the portal? That's so weird. Anyway. Big crystal. I actually do need that, because I was missing a lot of energy. Now let's save, carry on, and what we got in here? A big old dude is what we got in here. It's actually just a tentacle monster, but this time you have to kill it, and it can appear out of more than one spot. Not too hard, just whittle its health down, avoid its projectiles. Again, it's not really making any of the a dangerous blob of death, so except for then, now it does. I don't understand. Maybe it only does so if I'm still standing on the platform? No? Okay, I don't get it. Either way, that opens this door and lets us continue. And the game also saves for us, which I'm thankful for. Okay, further up the tree we go. We are far from done. Got this here, may as well save. We got 2 keystones. I was about to say Q-T-stones. No idea what that would have meant. Use double jump to break our fall, to break our momentum. I do like that about the double jump, how it completely cancels all your downward momentum to give you a little boost. I like that. It's really fun. And the sound effect that Ori makes as he does it is really satisfying too. Okay, what we got? Okay, this one needs 4 doors. I need to stop saying what we got. I need to learn new catchphrases for my playthroughs. Ow. Okay, I'm confused. It's okay. I may have 1 health, but I'll live. I just saved, so it's not a big deal anyway. Yeah, a little portal complex here, so basically, you know, jump through this. I'm just gonna show an example because I didn't... Okay? I'm gonna have to redo it anyway. Man, that's so weird. It, like, cancels your momentum as you fall through the portal. Okay, so wait until you can see Ori and then do it. And then there's 2 crumbling branches right there, which are pretty rare. That's probably the only time they show up, or at least in this area. Or no, I think they show up later. Whatever. You got the keystones and you move on. There we go. I love all the branches surrounding these things. Nature has taken over the doors. And again, more coral-looking structures in the background.
Cries of dismay I hear deep inside this ancestral tree. Reem was agile. He dashed through the air, as opposed to cutting through the air. Listen to his voice, the wisdom he shared.
You've learned Bash! To use this ability, hold Y near lanterns or enemy projectiles, then aim in the direction you'd like to leap. Projectiles will be redirected in the opposite direction. This might be the most unique ability in the entire game. So you see this lantern right here. See how it glows yellow when I get near it? That indicates that I can bash off of it. Bashing looks like this. You freeze time and then choose a direction with the control stick or D-pad or whatever you're using. And then you will bash in that direction. This ability... Hold on, I'm gonna spend on an upgrade real quick. Oh, okay, we're at the 2 ability points stage, so I can't do it. Cool. This ability right here is why I recommend playing this game with controller. If you use a D-pad, you are locked to the directions of the D-pad and the directions in between. You're basically locked to 8 directions. If you want to get any more precise than that, you'll have to like time it really, really precisely as you switch directions. It's doable, but you will benefit greatly from the extra precision provided by doing it with an analog stick. Honestly, I don't know if it does, but I think the keyboard controls should allow you to use the mouse to aim this, because that would be really good if you're playing with keyboard. But yeah, if you're playing on a controller, definitely use the analog stick for this and not the D-pad. It helps so much. You can also bash off of enemies such as this frogman. You can just like punch them and slap your way upwards. It is amazing. I love this ability so much. It is probably my favorite in the game. Just bash right off of that. It adds so much to the platforming and adds a whole new like depth to everything. To everything equals the platforming. But even then, it adds some to the combat as well. So remember that projectiles will be redirected in the opposite direction. So you can aim it upwards to send the projectile downwards, aim downwards to send the projectile upwards, and then aim upwards to get there yourself. Hold on. To get there yourself. Man, I love this thing. And then we get even more advanced with it. So we want to aim... Okay, maybe not that early. Yeah, not that early. Want to wait until it's like in the middle and then bash, aim it this way. When it goes through the portal out the other side, want to intercept it to get a spirit light container. if you leave it alone, it'll open the path forwards, assuming you've aimed it straight on. So that should do it. That'll open the path. Now, not every enemy's projectiles can be bashed. The Porcus Slimes is an example of that. I'm pressing bash, as you can see, by the shockwaves around myself. This is what it looks like if you have nothing to bash on. And it's not working. I can, however, bash the Porcus Slime itself. It won't knock it back very much, but it will give me some height if I need it. And now we have a new use for the tentacle monsters. Their projectiles can be bashed. Honestly, I think that's kind of misleading that not every projectile can be bashed, but usually the bigger the projectile, the higher the likelihood they have of being bashed. Actually, I was going to redirect it back into it. Don't do that. I think... Okay, no. Get closer, and then bash it over to the platform so you can actually make it all the way there, because if you stand on the platform, it won't shoot. That'll open this unlockable area, which grants an ability energy cell. I had to remember what they were called. Again, we have the same number of energy cells as we do life cells. Just gonna bash my way up this way. It is so fun, man. Look at this. This level of precision you can only get with the analog stick, where I can just aim and go right away. With the D-pad, you have to spend an extra amount of time aiming, so if you're speedrunning this game as well, it's definitely best to use the analog stick for this. And okay. Hello, there's you. This ability, man, I love it. The game feels so empty without it. Anyway, you open this door, get on the floor. I already made that joke this video. Let me not repeat jokes. Yeah, collect the keystones down there in that really fun little playground section to open that door, and we've got ourselves another little mini-boss. This is a thing, a collection of spirit energy and wood. It launches projectiles at you. You know what to do. Bash them right back into them. This is something you can do in combat. If an enemy's projectiles can be bashed, you can bash them back into the enemy, and it'll deal even more damage than your standard Spirit Flame attack. They can dish it out, but can't take it. With that complete, this door unlocks, as well as that bashable lantern up there, which unlocks the way to a Spirit Well. I'll save real quick. And then we will keep going. Up is this wall to reach this bash, and... Hey.
The heart of the Ginso Tree once kept the element of water safe, but now it's corrupted, all foul and decayed. We have to help it, cure it, and cleanse all the blight by removing the corruption on both of the sides.
Not quite done yet. Let us create a soul link here and go to the left. You can do either of these rooms in either order. I just prefer to start with the left. Sorry about my coughing. Oh, I was supposed to... I made this mistake on my recent replay as well. I was supposed to use them to bash. Or no, I can use the spider's projectiles to get up here. And then bash off of you. And then... bash off of you. This is such a good part of the game. It introduces a concept and then advances on it in so many ways. You start with the simple portal platforming down below at the start, and then you unlock the bash, and then what you can do with bash expands as the area goes on. This is an example of just fantastic level design all around. I'm not going to be able to make it to that, so I want you to shoot a little this way, and I should be able to make it all the way to that. There we go. Then I can also do this. And hopefully that'll make it all the way. Yes! That wall took 64 damage. And this little blob right here will take out the rest of them. Such a satisfying effect. I love it. I need to stop saying I love it about so many things. But hey, I love them. Alright, that's everything in that room. I love the change in color as well. It was very green down below, and now it's all purple. Music changed too. Although, that might be hard to hear underneath my obnoxious voice. Alright, let me kill you to death, and then... kill you to death. I recommend clearing out the enemies in this room before doing this, because you may be seeing... it is one of the big, high-energy pellets puzzles as seen before. And this one is much longer and harder, so Here's where the projectile is. We want to wait for it, and then when it spits out another one, it spits them out really slowly. Come on, hurry it up. We don't have all day here. What am I in a rush for? Let's take our time. Let's enjoy this game. Bash it into that, and then we want to bash it into that. And then we want to make our way over this way. Bash it into that. Make our way across here. That's probably the hardest part of the puzzle. If you don't kill the enemies all at once, they can start respawning as you're doing this and interrupting your progress. But if they're not there, you're perfectly good to break down that wall. There's no collectibles in that room. Interesting. Or there may have been, but I've gotten them all. Because they're easy. The corruption is cleared. Press X to listen to sign.
Now we can restore the element of waters. With this one rekindled, there's 2 more to go.
But just because the water's back does not mean it is safe for us. We've gotta escape. The water will kill us if we get trapped in it. So we gotta bash our way up and out of this place into brand new territory. This is the first boss of the game, I guess, in the form of an escape sequence that involves a bunch of platforming. We want to get off, no, don't get off on that projectile. We want to, bash off of it. Bash off of that guy. I don't know how he got hurt. Bash off of you for a little boost. Jump on this bounce pad. Be sure to hold A. We can grab this. There are a few collectibles to get along the way. Close. All right. I think you got the idea. We gotta get out of here using bash. Now, listen to this music.